Yeah, I'd make a video on this, but I really don't want to, so I'm going to change first. So, give me 1 second. I'll begin these relatively soon. Alright, now here comes the absolute worst part of my day. It's getting this gel out my hair. This becomes painful. And I know people are going to say, why don't I just wash it out my hair? True, but then I can't do what I'm about to do. So, yeah. So, see the difference. I love this. Except it just really, really hurts to pull that crap out. There's got to be a more efficient way. Maybe I'm just an idiot. That's very likely. So what do you guys think? We should go outside for a video today? No. And that's depressing. Mainly because I want to actually go outside for a video for once, but I can't because it looks like this all the time. Anyways, so one of the things that a common reoccurrence I've been getting, people asking me over and over again, so, like, alright, man, I feel like I got this. I'm just really nervous about, going there and getting yelled at on my MTIs, or, I don't know if I can do it. Common thing. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I wasn't nervous. I was nervous. My family was like, you were shaking before you left. Like, no, I wasn't. I was. But I totally overthought it. I went in thinking like it'd be like Full Metal Jacket or some type of crap like that, right? Like, no, it was nothing like that. So if you got that mentality like I did, where you think you're gonna go in there, they're gonna punch you in the gut and call you names, and you're gonna be the new Private Pile. Trust me, it's not gonna happen.
Well, no shit. What have we got here? A fucking comedian, private joker. I admire your honesty. Hell, I like you. You can come over to my house and fuck my sister. You little scumbag. I got your name. I got your ass. You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you. Now get up. Get on your feet.
So one of the things that I want people to know this right now is that even though whether or not I agree with these things is irrelevant, because this is how it is, so I'm relaying it to you. So, these are reasons to not be afraid of Air Force BMT. So, one of the first reasons why that I feel you shouldn't be afraid is because, unlike in Full Metal Jacket, I'm going to compare to that movie about this video. Unlike Full Metal Jacket, where the gunnies, punching people in the gut, they can't touch you. They can't physically make contact with you unless you give them approval. Okay, now, like I said, whether or not I agree with any of these things that I say, it's irrelevant to this video. So, they're not going to be punching in the gut and all that kind of stupid kind of stuff and all these different kind of things. So if you're worried about them doing that, they're not going to do that to you. Number two, they can't really, unlike, no more drop and give me 20, stuff like that. Like, they don't do that anymore. Used to be, I don't know if they still do MTI tools. It's been a while. Some people say, like, yeah, my MTI made us do it. Other people are like, nah, it wasn't even brought up. So, MTI tools used to be like the excuse of getting around drop and give me 20, but whether or not they do it now, I don't really know. So there's that. I wouldn't be afraid of that too much. You'll do a lot of PT, a lot of it usually running based, because as we've said before, Air Force PT is designed for the lowest common denominator. So for those of you that are athletes or bodybuilders, it's not going to do much for you. So expect to lose some weight or lose some muscle mass. It is how it is. I'm sorry. And then there's also the complaint box, the infamous complaint box. So one thing I want to stress is do not, I repeat, do not abuse this function, please, because whether you like your MTI is irrelevant. You're not going to like them. Maybe when you graduate, you look back on it, you'll like them, or like graduation day, you'll like them. But up until that point, they're not there to be your friend. Please keep that in mind. They're there to train you. They're not there to be your best friend and to hold your hand. They're not going to be straight up nice to you all the time, or even ever. I can't guarantee that either. So just expect the fact that they're going to yell at you and they're going to get in your face. It's just going to happen. So just because they're yelling at you, don't make up, and I say this because it happens, don't go there and make up some bull stories saying like, yeah, my MTI, he assaulted me, then he did this, then he did that, because you're destroying somebody's career doing that. Because they take those things very, very seriously. And there's reasons in the past I'm not going to go into that the Air Force takes stuff like this seriously. Now, a lot of MTIs nowadays are very good people. They're picked from the best of the best in their field. So that's why they're there. So I'm not going to say that any of them are bad. They're very, very good people. So please, again, don't abuse this function because you're going to ruin someone's career if you do it. And so there are more reasons why you guys really shouldn't be that worried. And I think a couple of the other reasons why is that MTI is now like just a lot of the fear of basic training comes from that legendary campaign hat, right? Like you think of it like, oh my god. And also, this noise. 1 second. Oh boy. This. That too. At least, people who went through basic will tell you like that sound still scares them. I have them because I was on drill team in tech school. Any hooser. So one of the things that I want people to realize is just that if my words are not enough for you, that's fine. But there are thousands upon thousands of other, maybe not thousands, a lot more videos on the internet. If you literally just type up why not to worry about Air Force BMT, there are just boom, 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 boom videos that come up. There are more people who are literally just like, are you worried? Don't be. Like, with a straight face looking at you going, it's fine. Don't be worried. So, it's not like Marine boot camp. It's not even like Army boot camp. It's not Navy boot camp. Is that what they call it for the Navy boot camp? I don't know. I don't even know how their basic training functions. I don't know. I've actually never looked into it. Sorry. But there's a lot of reasons why you guys really shouldn't be that worried, because they will never make physical contact with you unless you say so. They will never, not unfortunately, I'm sorry to rephrase that, they had to come up with, all the MTIs, like you notice it, had to come up with a very new kinds of vocabulary, because there was a couple of times where a lot of them want to swear at you, but they can't, and they know they can't. So you'll catch them like, what the fudge, trainee? Stuff like that. Like that happened to me one time. My dad was like, what are you doing? So it's very different. You know that things have changed quite a bit when you go through. You just, in the atmosphere when you're there, you just feel like it feels incomplete here. You're like, something happened here that makes the reasoning for all this happen the way it is. It's still a recovery. We're still changing. Everyone forgets that we are the youngest branch of service in the United States military, so we are bound to change more. We're the younger brother. That's how we're always going to be. We're the younger brother. The Marines are 241 freaking years old. You know what I mean? We're 69 years old. Like, it's how stuff is. You know what I mean? Like, it requires change a lot of the time, so we are constantly going to change. And you know what? That's fine. We're still making a name for ourselves, and it's fine. So for any of you who are really worried about BMT, don't, because remember, they can't swear at you, they cannot make physical contact with you, they really can't drop you, even though some of them try to find ways around it. And if they do, just do it. It's still basic. Just get on your face and do push-ups, please. And that's basically it. Like, you also have the complaint box, but please, my whole flight, no one on my flight used it. Your MTIs are professionals. They are upheld to a whole new creed of being military training instructors. Please don't use that function. It's okay. You don't need it. Unless something really bad happens, then I encourage you to use it, but please don't. And even if something bad has happened, follow up the chain of command. Talk to your dorm chief, to talk to your MTIs. And if he doesn't do anything, talk to your MTIs. If they literally just tell you to shut up and color, then you actually fill one of those things out, or try talking to your first sergeant. And if all else fails, that complaint will go right to the big dog, that wears those shiny leaves or that bird on their collar. So there's a reason why they're in that position, to protect you guys. A lot of them have open door policies. You'll notice it like on the billboard in your flight office. Like your commander has an open door policy where if anything happens, you can come and talk to them, but make it a serious matter. So for any of you guys that are worried about anything at BMT, the worst experience that I probably had was probably the gas chamber. That was probably the worst thing, or probably Beast when we had to get stuck in the heat, in the gas mask, and all the fun stuff for a couple hours. That just sucked because I have trouble breathing through that. I personally do. You guys will probably be fine. I just personally, I don't know what it was, but I just can't breathe through a gas mask, man. I don't know what it is, but I personally just can't. But you guys will be fine because I'm a special kind of person. I'm different. I'm stupid. Don't be like me. But now I have an announcement to make. So for a lot of you guys that follow me on Twitter, you guys saw that I was getting apparel made, and it actually came out. I got the text today, like the photos, and holy mother of God, they look amazing. They're not available for purchase yet. As of this video, as of November 15th at 1600, or for those of you who don't know yet, 4 o'clock, they're not available for purchase yet. When the minute I get a link, it'll go right on my channel about page, and it'll go right on my video descriptions from that point on, as well as the designer who made them. I'll put him in the video description this time just because he deserves credit. And the link to the tweet so you guys can see it. They came out absolutely amazing, and I hope that you guys would actually buy some. And the reason that you guys will love it is because that I was originally going to see maybe about 40% of the profits that these things turned. There are 2 shirts and 2 hoodie designs. I willingly decided to give up all of my profits to charity again. And now the reason why I did this is because, again, what you guys don't understand is, maybe I've explained this before, but I'll do it again. When I first started doing YouTube, up until 7 months ago when I made that Tips for Air Force BMT video, my channel pulled no weight, no nothing. So now that I have you guys as an audience, a growing audience, more likes, more subscribers every single day, it's like I don't need more of an incentive to do this. The very fact that I get my M logo on anything that people will be willing to wear, that's enough for me. That's all I need to do it. I will gladly donate the money because I don't need it, nor do I want it. What I'm excited about is, you guys remember Airman Hildreth? He came up with a great idea that it'd be fun to like make a game out of what charity I'll donate to each month. Now keep in mind, I'm not famous. I don't have a big following yet, or maybe ever. So I'm not going to be turning profits every single month. So when I do make sales, I'll decide where the money goes. But if some months I don't sell anything, it's okay. No big deal. I already know a bunch of my friends who want some. I got some family who wants them. Of course I want some. It's my stuff. So please go follow the designer. Please. He did a fantastic job. There's 2 of them. They work together. Follow them during my channel description, this video description. Go follow them. Go, if you got work you want to request, go in there with them. They are very great people, very fast workers. I had no issue with either of them, so I hope you guys would go check them out. And yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. If you guys have any questions about BMT, specifically like, well, maybe I'm a little bit afraid of maybe Beast or the gas chamber, or I'm worried about like something in specific that I didn't cover in this video, leave a comment. I'll get back to you like I always do. So you guys, that's why you really shouldn't be afraid of Air Force BMT. And if you are, it's understandable. I was too. But in my opinion, none of you have any reason to worry. If you qualify, you should be fine. So you guys, that's basically it, and I will see you guys next week. Well, actually, yeah, I'll see you guys next week because I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled tomorrow. That's why I'm making this video today. Oh my god, man. I'm going to have someone try and record me. I'll just take my GoPro and just like record myself. Oh my god, it's going to be different. I've, never been put on this stuff before that I know of. Oh man, it's going to be a fun time. Can't wait to hear some of the stuff that I say. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week.